Does your sewing machine jam every time you try and start out sewing something? Do you perpetually feel like the thing just is out to get you? Well, in today's edition of Sewing Machine Secrets, we are going to address what causes your machine to jam when it first starts up. So watch closely. So if your fabric is perpetually jamming when you start out, the first thing you want to do is make sure that your thread tails are to the back of your work. They're not just willy-nilly anywhere. Secondly, when you're putting your fabric in, you want to make sure that you're starting with your fabric 80% of the way covering your feed dogs, these jaws underneath here. If you start with your fabric right under your needle like this is what causes a lot of jams, because your feed dogs don't have enough grip, because they don't have enough fabric to get going with. So make sure that you've got your fabric all the way almost to the back. You should see a little bit of your teeth in the back. Secondly, make sure you've got the right size needle for your fabric. If your needle is too big for your fabric, that'll cause it to jam as well. Thirdly, when you put your fabric in here, you've got it lined up. You've got it most of the way on your feed dogs. Just put a finger on those tails as you start out. Don't pull them. Don't try and strangle them. Just put a finger on them. The reason they're called feed dogs is they like to eat everything. So if you put a finger on it, that should solve that problem. So there are a couple basic tips on how to keep your machine from jamming when you first start up. Really important, make sure you've got those feed dogs covered 80% of the way. And also make sure you have a finger on your tails when you start out so that your machine doesn't suck it back in and cause a jam. Thank you for watching. I'm Tish with His Studio. I hope you'll join me for even more classes in person or come and watch something online. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in class soon.